สวัสดีครับยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่ฮงไกสตาร์เรลนะครับกับ EP นี้ครับมะกอกเอ๋ยจงโปรยหาประธานโถงพิธีหลังจากที่ห่างหายไปนานครับเป็นเดือนไม่ว่างจริงๆฮะก็เลยอืมกะจะมาเล่นเรื่องเนื้อเรื่องต่อให้จบหน่อยพอดีที่หายไปนะครับก็มีอัปเดตมาประมาณหนึ่งไปเปิดกาชาอะไรมาในตู้ที่ผ่านมานะครับเดอะเฮอร์ต้าได้มาแล้วได้ทั้งตัวได้ทั้ง ไลฟ์โคนแหละต่อไปเดี๋ยวสำหรับตู้หน้าเดี๋ยวผมจะไปเปิดไลฟ์โคนของอักริยานะครับเพราะว่าหลังจากที่เปิดตัวไปแล้วยังไม่ได้มีไลฟ์โคนแล้วรู้สึกว่าไลฟ์โคนจำเป็นมากโอเคแต่ EP นี้เดี๋ยวเรามา
All
เริ่มตรงนี้
things
ก่อน
are
นะครับ
connected by origin.
ตอนนี้เล่นเป็นอเน็กซาอาจารย์ฮึบช้าจังเลยพบกับผู้สงสารของส
Sorry
ภา
to
อาวุ
keep
โส
you waiting. It's been a while. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima. And
It's you. I never expected that you would personally.
buy carefully into lantern above.
There are Antikytherians here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect. I am Lycurgus. Though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherians, just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only.
May I interpret this as...
I need not any
ปากร้าย
plan,
เหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the... While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness... She's been waiting for... Is there something...
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawn Cloud. For...
a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise...
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process,
ความตาย
an
คือส
action.
ภาวะ
Whereas death signifies us. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage.
An intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate.
Perhaps the gods in their arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to...
Could you
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain.
Oh,
That very well could be true.
ยังคงไม่ตอบ
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than
คื
pitiful
อปาก
jests.
ร้ายเหมือนกันเนาะอเน็กซา
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the because I completely concur with you on this aspect.
มาแล้ว ลิฟต์ส่วนตัว
Professor.
Professor เฮ้ยโอ้
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn
ยอดอ
Cloud.
รุณเมฆา
The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity that only esteemed beings grace this place. And among them, I've received
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity.
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly...
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
ได้มาทัวร์แล้ว
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you. But it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
แสดงว่ามีแผนอะไรอยู่แน่เลย
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of
นี่
Elders'
แบบตั้ง
recent
ใจเข้ามา
activities
ข้างใน
first.
เลย
Be aware,
ดูจากคำพูด
I
นะ
can hear you perfectly well from here.
อยู่ในใจเลยไปไหนดี อ้าว มาผิด
Go melt it down.
ชึบดูรอบๆ นี่คืออะไร
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
อันนี้แป๊บนึงขอซ่อมก่อน ครับว่าไงครับ
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black...
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know of...
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wit.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in.
อเล็กซานี่ทำตัวเป็นเหมือนแบบก็ไม่ได้อยู่ฝ่ายใดอ่ะฝ่ายหนึ่งขอไปสำรวจ
But
ทั้
it
งสองฝ่ายเลย
seems
แล้ว
as
กัน
though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want...
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you... I suppose I can just ignore this.
อันนี้มีอะไรผ่านไหม
Even blasphemous scholar. Anaxagoras. I thought that you had died.
As Kephales's priest,
ปากดีเลยจ
are
ริง
you not aware of the decorum of respecting...
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that, as I see it, a dead Titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
kindness
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is...
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course, as a believer of the god.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible.
ไอ้คนนี้ไม่เห็น
Don't mutter to yourself
เซอ
like
ร์เซีย
some...
ส
I've had enough of this. Did the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
ไปโกโกโก
Oh, my.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed.
This mural is quite abstract.
คนอื่นไม่เคยเห็นรูปลักษณ์หรอ
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite...
Of course I find such stylistic device. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question what exactly...
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate...
How do two lunatics
คน
coexist
บ้า
in
สอ
the
งคนอ
same
ยู่ในหัว
brain?
เดียวกันได้ยังไง
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just as... What, then, is the...
The entire plan is stored in my memory. So why don't you look there?
เอ้ยมีแผน
Then
การ
don't
นี่เอง
mind if I do. 1-year-old. Oh my. Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must...
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind...
Since our days are both numbered, this is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made...
So there are other members in your family, eh?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memory. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help.
This...
เข้าใจแล้วเหตุผลที่ทำไมเน็กซ่าไม่เชื่อเรื่องพวกนี้
Could this be
ไม่ศรัทธาในเทพแล้วกัน
the inception of your research?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours.
Oh, I remember that person.
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, since all living things stemmed from the same origin. Why could I not sacrifice myself?
Anaxa?
I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an... Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where no...
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I can never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no... You're right, teacher.
ใช้ดวงตาตัวเองแรก
It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child.
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has lost...
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, but my story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After
As expected, you laid a trap, unfortunately. Even if I was willing to talk about my past,
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom?
ต่อปากต่อคำกันดีเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย
Child of humanity, remember this. Being...
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlooker...
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a... I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world. If you truly have not met your end...
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
โอเคครับสำหรับคลิปนี้เดี๋ยวน่าจะพอเท่านี้ก่อนละกันครับเพราะว่าใช้เวลามาประมาณ17นาทีแล้วเดี๋ยวไปต่อกันที่พาร์ท2นะครับสำหรับพาร์ทนี้ก็เอาไว้ประมาณนี้ก่อนนะครับขอบคุณทุกคนที่เข้ามารับชมครับสวัสดีครับ